Hello Grumpies, Jason here again, and today we're going to be covering how to change out the links on your navigation menu. Alright, so for this one, I'm going to duplicate a page, and then I'm going to show you how to add a new page. This is the same process, say for example, if you want to add a new page and you just want to add it into your menus. So as an example, I'm just going to duplicate a page at random and add it to the menus to show you what it's like to add new items to your menu. So first, I'm going to, over here on the left side, click on Content, and I'm going to go to Pages. Okay, so then I'm going to duplicate my Modern Classic Sell Your House page, again, just as an example. This is only to show if you have an additional page you need to add to your menu. You may already have an additional page, in which case you can just skip this step, as this is just an example to show how to create a new page. So I'm going to go ahead and duplicate my Modern Classic Sell Your House. I'm just going to go over here and click Duplicate. Nice. So it duplicated a copy of my Modern Classic. Here, I can just change the name, so I'm going to remove copy of, and instead of sell your house, maybe I want to call this an FAQ page. Now I'm just going to hit publish, which will create the page. Now if I click on my logo here at the top right, I go back down, you can see this is new page I made, Modern Classic FAQ. So now I have a new page that is not in my menu section. So how do I add that in? Simple process. If I go over here to the appearance section on the left side, click on that, then I click on menus. Then here, make sure to click on this and make sure that this drop down you have main menu, header menu selected. If you do not, if it says Grumpyhare dashboard menu, just click on this drop down arrow and click main menu, header menu. Then you can hit select, and that will load up that menu. From here, you can then add in the new page you just created. You can see the pages you have on the left side. So if, for example, in mine, I made a Modern Classic FAQ. But for whatever page you are trying to add, you can find it on the left side. And if you don't see it here in the most recent, you can either view all, or you can search for the name of it. And you can see I just type in search, and there is my Modern Classic FAQ. So I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to add it to the menu. Next, you can see how it says Modern Classic here, whereas the other ones just say home, how it works, about us, reviews. So in this case, I'm going to click on this down arrow. I'm going to go over here where it says Modern Classic, and I'm going to actually just highlight all the portions before FAQ, and then I'm going to hit backspace on my keyboard to delete it so it just says FAQ. Now I'm going to save the menu. And if I was to go to my site by going over here, going to the preview edit, if I scroll down, you can see here the FAQ that I just made is right here. So that's how you add in a new page. You always have to add it to the menus, the menu section, as explained earlier in the video, if you want it to be added on the top and the bottom portion of your site down here. Now, let's say for example you have a new page and you want to swap it out. Say you have made 2 About Us pages. Perfectly fine. So in that case, just to show you what it's like, say for example you took the Modern Classic About Us page and you duplicated it, and you called this version 2. Alright, so I'm just going to, again, as I did before in my duplication, I'm going to remove the copy of portion of it, I'm going to publish the page, like so. And so now I have two versions of the About Us page. All right, click on the icon at the top left, and then when you go over here under Appearance to Menus, you should already have the main menu set from what you did last time. So now if you have two of the same pages, you just need to make sure that you have named them appropriately so that you can tell the difference between the pages. In my case, in my duplication of the About Us page, I called it V2. So that's how I know which one this is. And again, if you don't see it here in Most Recent, you don't see it here in View All, then you can search it. So I'm going to type in About Us, and then you can see my modern About Us V2. Same thing, I'm going to click that, I'm going to click Add to Menu, and then here, I'm going to click the down arrow, I'm going to go to where it says Modern Classic, and I'm also going to remove the V2 part. Then, I'm going to save menu. And now you can see I have my new About Us. Okay, but you can see I have two About Us now. So what do you do about that? Plain and simple. You can go to your old About Us, click the down arrow, then you can click on Remove, and that removes that About Us page. Then you can take this and you can drag it up back to where it was. And now I have swapped out my old About Us with my new About Us. And that's the same process for any other page you are trying to make. If you've created a new page or a duplicate of a page and you want to swap it out with what's already there, that's how you do it. And as explained earlier in the video, you can always add in new pages in the same way I showed earlier. And whenever you're done, make sure you hit Save Menu so your changes are saved. And that's going to be it for this tutorial. I hope you have a very grumpy day, and we'll see you in the next one.